Hi guys, it's Sophie. So we're going to be doing another Stitch and Bitch today, and it's been a while since I did my last one, but I actually really enjoyed doing the last one and I thought I'd give it another go today. I am making the very beginnings of a big blanket, probably can't even see that. I'm knitting it in the round but it won't be in the round, and it's entirely possible because this is a new pattern that I may knit and then suddenly unwind the entire thing. I'm a person, just knitting chat, I'm a person who doesn't really mind if, especially when I'm starting a new project, if I have to unwind big parts of it and start again and again, because I'd much rather get it right. And something that you sort of know when you knit is that you actually kind of learn patterns by doing them. So you might understand the stitch, you might understand like what it's asking you to do, but sometimes you'll start doing it and you'll go, oh, it'll make way more sense if I hold it this way, if I do this, or you know, the tension's not quite right, and that's absolutely fine. So if I do suddenly unwind it, don't think I've done anything particularly weird. It's literally just that I want to get it right, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist of making stuff. So what I thought we would have a chat about today is sort of like what's coming up on my channel and what I'm sort of expecting to be filming over the next few months, and what my feelings are a little bit about sort of reviewing more problematic books following on from my last video, just to give you guys like an idea, I don't know, it feels a bit like when you're on the telly and they do like, oh, in the next week we'll be on this, like it feels a little bit like that. But so most of you will probably hear that I've spoken about the fact I'll be doing the Mambucas again this year, and I'm really excited to do that. It is something that takes a lot of my time, and it is something that does take over my filming schedule. So I'll probably be doing semi-regular TBR videos alongside my wrap-ups, which I'll always do wrap-ups, but I will be doing individual review videos for every Mambuca book that I read, as I have done for the last international and Mambuca main. I think I did for the Mambuca the year before, but I don't think I did all reviews the year before. But so that's sort of my plan with those. It does obviously mean it will be Mambuca heavy, but I really enjoy it, and it's one of the things I really like about my channel, and really like having as like a challenge for myself. So I'm really looking forward to doing that again, so hopefully you guys are excited for that. I will be filming a haul for the Mambuca books. Once I get them in, I'll probably do like I did last time, like only a half haul, because I tend to split them over 2 months just financially for me. And I will do I might do like a Mambuca TBR and try and explain what order I'm doing them in, or I might just choose them as they go. I don't really know yet with that. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Now I'm coming into a period of time where I'm going to be having a lot more time to myself than I've had in the last sort of 3 months or so. And I don't quite know what I'm going to fill all my time with yet, so I've got lots of options and lots of things I could do, and I've got loads of really fun things set up for myself so that I am not like bored or like whatever in that time period. But it might mean that I'm filming more, but that's not a promise, that's just sort of me, I don't know, just sort of chatting about it in general. So I might end up filming a few more videos. I may end up doing 3 a week, which I know I've done. I did at the beginning of my channel, and there's a little bit less to set up and a little bit less faff to film every video, but I may end up doing Saturday, Sunday and Wednesday, which is what I did a long time ago, but I do quite like that, so we'll see how I get on with that. As I say, it's not a promise, it's just that's one of the options I have open to me when I'm thinking about what I want to spend some time doing in these next few months. And other stuff that I want to be doing. So I'm going to keep the regular like TBRs going. I like them, I think they're fun. And what I'm going to be trying to do is I'm going to try and use those to pull older books from my TBR. Because I've spoken lots of times about how my TBR builds and how I get really overly excited about a topic and I'll buy sort of 4 or 5 books on that topic, and then the interest wanes and the books stay there, and then I move on to something else. And then I have like 12 books on whatever, like the Industrial Revolution. I don't, but do you know what I mean? So I'm going to try and use those to like recycle my TBRs almost. And I think that's good, I think that works well for me. And the other thing that I think will work well for that is I'm going to try and pair, so 3 fiction and 3 non-fiction each time. And I don't have all that many non-fiction books to read because I do tend to read those ones quicker and more immediately after I buy them. So probably what I'll end up doing is like finishing off the non-fiction I have already, and then I'll end up just hauling non-fiction for a while to balance out the fiction that I buy, because I do buy a lot more fiction and I do actually get sent a lot more fiction for review than I do non-fiction. So yeah, so that's probably going to be what it's going to look like. So I think that's easier for me than stocking hauls, because I do get a bit frustrated if I can't haul anything at all, partly because like I do sometimes buy books when I'm having a bad day, and it's nice to be able to feel that you can go out and like know that you're going to make yourself feel a bit better and get like a couple of things to be excited about and to show you guys. And so I think that could be quite nice, because then I would still be able to buy like, you know, potentially like 3 books a month maybe that are non-fiction, or maybe even more to balance it out if I needed to. Like not needed to, but do you know what I mean? Like if I was having a hard day and I was like, oh, I need to buy books and I feel bad, and then yeah. So it would then not be very restrictive, but it would mean that I'm like having quite a balanced amount of what I'm reading between fiction and non-fiction. And also like I was thinking maybe like poetry and plays as well, because that was one of the things I put on my like reading resolutions for the year, and that's something that I haven't really had the chance to do yet. I don't think I've read any poetry yet, and it's already March, so I really want to try and get on that. I always get a bit twitchy because it's always so expensive, and it's kind of one of those things you don't know if you're going to love it or not, and it feels like you spend quite a lot of money getting something that you might not love. But yeah, I should try and get some more poetry in my life soon. And plays, I read The Gardener's Son, which I haven't chatted about yet, but I read that one, which is a screenplay, but that kind of counts somehow in my head. And I've got Fences to read, so I've got a couple of plays coming up, but I may use those, like I'll pair a play with fiction, for example, just because then I can get a few more of the fictional things going through. Yeah, I can't believe how quick the year's going. Like, I know we all say this, and we all say, you know, like how fast life goes past, but it does. Like I kind of can't believe where we are already, and it's kind of a sad thing for me at the moment, and it's kind of happy too, because whilst I don't wish my life away, like I would never want to wish my time away, or like feel like I'm only allowed to be excited at certain times, or in certain ways. It is kind of like a little bit weird that we're where we are at the moment so quickly, and in the next few months I'm going to be trying to do lots of things that are for me, and are like good and healthy, and that help me grow as a person and help me be who I want to be. And one of the things I'm doing that I'm really excited for, that I don't think I've spoken about with you guys already, so I may as well have a bit of a chat now, is I'm actually going abroad, like for the first time on my own, like not next weekend but the weekend after. Well, when you see this I may actually either be gone or be about to go, because I'll need to pre-film for it and stuff. But yeah, so I'm doing that for the first time. I'm going to go to Stockholm. It's just a long weekend, and I know it's not too far, but it's a really big deal for me. I'm excited, but I'm really nervous, because I don't know anyone there, and I don't really know how it's all going to work. And yeah, it will be really nice. Like I don't doubt that I will enjoy it, but I am a little bit nervous about it. But I think that's a really good thing for me to do, and I'll remember it. You know, I'll remember that like for the rest of my life. So I'm pushing myself to do that one. That's my next big one. So that's my like March challenge. And I have a few more things that I'm like sort of pushing myself towards over sort of the summer and over the spring. But yeah, so that's kind of where my focus is at the moment. So I'm spending the remainder of this year basically trying to think of the things that I want to do for me. I'm trying to think of the things that are going to positively impact who I am, and the things that I want to have time to do, and the things I want to remember are important. And that's kind of what I'm thinking about at the minute. And it makes it seem like I'm having some big like quarter-life crisis or something, and I'm not. I'm really happy with where I am. I'm really happy with who I am and all the things I get to do in my life, and I really am. I'm very lucky to have and to do all the things that I can. But I do want to make sure that I'm using my time wisely, and yeah, I think that's kind of where I am at the moment, and it's nice. It's good to have that freedom and that chance, and I know that you know, like, that doesn't apply for the whole of your life. Like, there are times in your life where you have other responsibilities and other things where you can't spend so much time with yourself and you can't be so introspective because other people rely on you, other people need you, and there are expectations on your time or you as a person, and I might not have the chance to do this again. Like, I might not have the chance to focus on myself so intently as I do in my life right now, and I just feel like that's really important, and I feel like the kind of things I'm doing at the moment in this time, and the healthier I can be mentally and the better I can be to myself, the more set up I'm going to be for my life going forward. And again, that sounds kind of like really deep, but it doesn't feel like a really big deal. It just kind of feels like the sensible thing to do, I guess. And I mean, just like booktube wise and life wise and all those good things, like, I've changed and improved and bettered myself so much over the last 2 years. I've nearly been on booktube for 2 years now, and when I go back and look at my old videos and look at how hard I used to find it to talk to people, and it's not just that you're camera shy, it's how hard I used to find it to, like, interact with people I didn't know. And I think the biggest thing I've found, I was talking to my mum about this yesterday, the biggest thing I've found from booktube, and one of the biggest things I've found from the last 2 years, is that I've learned that it's okay to say what I think, and that people might disagree with me, but it doesn't mean that I'm wrong. It doesn't mean that I should just change my mind to what other people think, and it doesn't mean that I should, like, submit to whatever it is that I'm being told to think or told to do. And that's been something that I really only learned very, very recently, but it's a really valuable lesson for me, and I kind of am excited to see what these next like few months, this next year of my life holds, because I feel like, I guess I feel like the last 2 years I've had have been some of the most valuable years of my life in terms of settling into myself, and I finally had the time to not be ill and not have to spend all my time fighting that, because I think I spent a lot of my teenage years just doing that and little else. So I'm really excited for what comes next, and I hope that you're well. I hope that you've had this time either, like, to come in your life, or that you've had it in the past, and you can kind of maybe see yourself a little bit in what I'm saying. I will see you guys really soon in my next video, and look after yourselves until then. Bye bye.